Hello, hello, welcome everyone. We are again playing World of Warships, World of Warships Legends. And we are battling in the Atlantic and playing domination. So we are playing the Tier 7 destroyer Ostergotland. The pronunciation always is terrible. You're welcome. So typically I outfit this ship with, I go full on anti-air, because that's kind of the perks of this ship and the one before it, the Skane. I do have another video on the Skane where we just dominate airplanes and kill all of them. So this ship is outfitted the same way. It's just it's slightly different. Of course, it's the next tier up. But I seem to get put with aircraft carriers less when I play with this ship. I don't know if it's because the Skane is tier 6 and carriers are, you know, both tier 5 and 7s, you know, so I don't know if it just ups my chances or what. But so we'll try and have a good game here. I wanted to get a video out with this ship, even though we didn't get a carrier paired with us this time around. I will try and do another video to demonstrate its full potential with the anti-air. Yeah, this ship and the so these are the pan-European destroyers, and they're both just amazing at shooting down airplanes. So if you hate aircraft carriers, go and watch that video that I have on the Skane, and then keep an eye out for another video with this ship. But basically what you do is you know, any of your loadout for the ship specifically, you're going to put, you know, anti-air. You know, you're going to pick the anti-air choice, right? And then for the commanders, it's the same thing. You can kind of pick and see which, you know. There's usually only one obvious anti-air choice for for what to choose. And then after that, it's concealment. So if you know, you don't get smoke screens with these ships, so concealment's all that much more important. So I think I've got this guy between the paint job being upgraded and then what's on the commander in the ship choices. It's down to like 5.5 or 5.3 when you get spotted. So this Liu Yang destroyer that's in here in Zone C, I think that's that's the Pan-Asia one, and if that's the case, then he can't hit us with torpedoes. They've got the deep water torpedoes that don't hit destroyers, so we'll look out there. And I'm hoping the battleship behind us also wants to shoot this guy.
Engine boost activated.
I think their guns move like terribly slow too, so I've been kind of struggling with those ships. So we're gonna keep shooting him because I haven't taken any fire from the battleships over here yet. We'll keep shooting him until it becomes dangerous for us. It looks like he's got engine damage, so he's going to just keep creeping out of his smoke screen, so that's unfortunate for him. He must have inappropriately, you know, prematurely used his damage control party. So I'm going to shoot some torpedoes and hope that he's... Oh no, yeah, he does have regular torpedoes. I was wrong. That is not a deep water torpedo destroyer. So good thing he didn't shoot him at us. He was tempted by the battleship instead of us. So these two battleships over here may not know, well, now they should, but I was about to say they may not know that I'm in here as a destroyer, so they might be easy targets for us. Typically, if they know, you know, a battleship, if they know there's a destroyer around, they're gonna kind of change their course randomly and stuff like that to try and avoid your torpedoes, especially up at these higher tiers, tier 7. But we will take the chance here and see if we can't get some hits on this Colorado here. I'm trying to decide if he's going to hit that island or not, but it looks like he's starting to turn away from it. So we will fire right where the suggested path for the torpedoes is here. And I know that destroyer's still back there too, so kind of got to keep that in mind. We'll wait for the reload here. We'll see how much gets done to the Colorado. If we get a really good hit on the Colorado, we'll probably have to go after the Kansas. Oh, yes, 3. Excellent. And he is definitely going to change course now, so he'll be tough to hit. So I think I'm going to send this an extract at the Kansas, even though it's not as good of a shot. We're not, you know, he's not traveling broadside to us. Here comes some torpedoes for our other battleship. I don't know why they keep pushing forward. Like, we're outnumbered over here now. And you know there's a destroyer in there. You're heading right for his smoke screen. Like, I don't know why you keep pushing forward. Checking my spotting range there. Just make sure these battleships are getting kind of close. Yeah, everything missed the Kansas here. It's a fat ship. It's unfortunate that we missed him even head on. So our team's already down a ship and down its own cap, so we're gonna have to turn this game around here, guys. I mean, I'm doing good. What's everybody else doing? Alright, their destroyer popped up here. He's harassing the battleship because he knows no one's gonna shoot him right now because he's going behind an island, and it's gonna take that battleship quite a long time for him to turn his guns around. So I do the same thing occasionally. I'm like, well, you know, if I'm gonna get spotted, but no one's really gonna pick on me, you might as well open up. Unless you've got a strategy going for, you know, your next torpedo launch or something. But yeah. So yeah, we will take his idea and use it, because this Kansas is not going to be able to get guns on us quick because they're pointed completely the other way. Alright, we get another hit on that Colorado. I'm annoyed that he's still alive. Two more torps on him. I kind of like am mad at myself for dumping that rack at that Kansas just now, because obviously he's going to be turning. Like, his guns are the other way, like he was still trying to fight that battleship. And of course he knows I'm here because I was just shooting. And we're at least going to get a hit. We at least get a hit. And a defend. That zone isn't yours yet. So guns were kind of pointed this way, so I want to wait till I'm going to try and be unspotted for a little bit. See if he starts picking on somebody else, and then we might open up again to see if we can get some defend medals on this zone. But imagine that since I'm not seeing that destroyer on this south side of this island, I imagine he's gone back to help capture Zone C2, so we probably won't be able to do too much there. Alright, so I feel like that's a good shot on that Kansas, but it looks like he's already turning in. Yeah, so those are going to be a waste. That's a bummer. I was hoping he would keep pressing on towards those guys over at the middle zone cap there, but he did not.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
So I am staying on this side. You know, like there's two battleships over here. The one destroyer will be kind of a pain, but as far as like, you know, I feel like this is where I'm going to be most useful, right? Like, this game is pretty heavily a sort of like rock, paper, scissors mentality, right? So destroyers are great at going after battleships. Battleships are great at going after cruisers, and cruisers are great at going after destroyers, right? So since, you know, the two of the three battleships that are left are over here, I'm going to try and work these guys as best I can.
Engine boost
Since I feel like that's where I will be most useful. Here we go. Up to 67,000 damage in a ship that's built for anti-air. This is pretty good. Alright, something spotted me here. I don't know if it's just because I'm not behind these islands enough, probably. But so I decided to start shooting some guns at them. And yeah, they got the zone cap. Now it's kind of a decision of who to shoot at here. Kansas has quite a bit more health and is in better proximity to my team. And yeah, Colorado was on fire, so.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Start working my way back around. So yeah, I'm just taking cheap shots here just because I know he's not going to be able to shoot at me anytime soon. Just based on where his guns are looking and who he's paying attention to. And I'm still not sure where that destroyer went, so that destroyer is not harassing me either. So might as well open up. Hopefully we get good torpedo hits here. It's looking good. It looks like somebody might kill him before they get there. Come on, baby. Alright, there's their destroyer. He went over to help. So he was probably hanging out next to that Kansas for to give that Kansas will to rebuild. So it's good that he's spotted now. So that puts us on the board. We get a kill finally. See if we can't finish off the Su Yang. Oh, nope, somebody else got him. So we're in a tough spot here. We're down quite a bit on points. There's not a lot of time left. I'm going to try and get this zone cap and see if that helps us out, but I really need our ships to stop dying here. Being up two battleships. The battleships are worth more points, so it is nice to have the extra battleship, but them having 3 destroyers and me being a destroyer is not that great. I don't have the best guns on this ship, and we have 0 concealed, we don't have a smoke screen or anything, so. And of course they're getting Zone B, and I kind of assumed that would happen amongst 3 destroyers, like at least one of them's got to go in there and start trying to get that cap. So we sent just blind torpedoes into that zone, just to hope to get lucky, because we're going to need some of that in order to win this game. So now we're down almost 300 points with these 2 zone captures going, and if I can't get a defend over there at B, we will still be down 2 zones and they'll be getting more points than us for the rest of the game. Come on, luck. Alright, so being in this, oh my gosh, yes. Yes.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
You just gotta say, come on, luck, and then it works, right? Could there be 2 in there? It's that second rack gun. Come on. But yeah, so at least this way with getting the cap on this zone, they are not getting points from this while we're capturing it, and then once we get it captured, of course, we'll start getting points for it. But then we are going to have to go and head over to B and try and get that zone, and I don't think there may not be enough time to win this game, guys. And it's really tough to rely on battleships to destroy off cruisers for you, so that's making me a little nervous, that guy down there. Come on, capture, 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 get done. Alright, let's go. Times like this, I wish I had one more engine boost. One more. So this Georgia looks like he's not even playing, so I'm not even going to bother with sending both racks, because looks like all 4 of those torpedoes might hit him, and then if he floods, he's going to be dead, so. We got lucky there. So this game we'd probably be over quite a bit sooner here if that guy wasn't AFK. But it'll give us some points and another kill. I mean, technically we could still get a crack in here, but that destroyer is way down there. So we'll probably end up having to fight one more here. So I do see we are located, so I'm gonna guess that's the destroyer that has that location on us. So I'm gonna guess that I'm the closest, makes sense that I'm the closest ship to him. Yep. There goes the Georgia.
All forces, capture that area.
Alright, Summers CE, I think he's got better guns than us, but we're up on health on him a little bit. And there's nothing else we can do here, so we might as well start firing our guns and just take our chances. Might be able to get one more rack of torpedoes off at him. The nice thing here is he's dropping in his smoke screen, but there's nobody else around to spot me, so it doesn't even matter that I've fired my guns. Nobody else is close enough to spot me for him, so him not being able to shoot me makes me not being able to shoot him, that kind of thing. But we got a battleship supporting us behind us, so it's kind of our obligation to go in and try and spot him, try and get this kill. So I'm going to send my torpedoes. So I was kind of zooming in using the guns to see where the island was, and then switched back to my torpedoes and kind of aimed just to the left of it, because I'm assuming if he's trying to get away, he's going to have to go around that island, right? So trying to you can zoom in and see through smoke using your guns and then fire your torpedoes. It's a nice little trick. Alright, we might actually get this kill here too. Surprised I don't see bullets coming from the battleship. Alright. So we'll get this zone capture, but And then yeah, I slammed on the brakes, assuming he was gonna dump torpedoes the second he saw me. So you kind of just with destroyers, the biggest trick to dodging them is assuming they're there before you even see them. So you kind of just have to make the assumption. Yeah. Oh man, our battleship out the man. This was so close. This was such a close game. 4 kills and 114k damage too, and no airplanes. No airplanes. I have this ship outfitted for anti-air. Didn't even get to shoot my anti-air guns. Yeah, we'll get this capture. There's no way we're catching up in 8 seconds. Great game though. Like, this is what I like about this game is a lot of times you can have games where you lose and it's still fun, and that was one of them. But if anything, you know, you still get, you know, you're still getting XP. You're still making credits to spend later. So it's, you know, it's typically not worth giving up. So hang in there, kids. Puts us at the top of the leaderboard. We almost beat the highest score on the other team with that match, so that's pretty fun. But we will have more World of Warships videos on the way, folks, so make sure you subscribe, like the page, all that other fun, annoying stuff that people say. And until next time, thanks for watching.